Hey everyone, welcome to Reddit Readout. Today we are checking out Rules Horror. Story 1. Is it bad that I want to set rules for my upcoming party? A place to share scary stories which contain a set of rules to follow. So I am throwing a birthday party for my girlfriend of 3 years. I want to invite her friends and my friends to this party. But since the party will be at my house, I wanted to put down some ground rules. My girlfriend thinks that these rules will scare the guests away, so I wanted to see if these rules go too far. 1. Take off your shoes when entering the house and put them on the shoe rack. Your shoes will go missing if you do not put them on the rack. 2. Do not use the fridge or freezer in our garage. You can only use our fridge in the kitchen. Rex doesn't like it when others touch his food. 3. Sleeping over is a possibility, but you will have to sleep in the attic. We have no space otherwise. The light in the attic is broken, but you can use a flashlight instead. Do not keep the flashlight on while you sleep. Rex doesn't like the light. 4. No loud music past 11 p.m. Rex needs his sleep, otherwise he will get very upset. 5. If you upset Rex, come to me and I will take care of it. Do not interact with him if he is upset, he will lash out on you. 6. If you wake Rex up for any reason, apologize and leave the room immediately. He might not have seen who woke him up and will continue to sleep. If Rex follows you out of the room, hide in the bathroom and lock the door. Call me as soon as you are in the bathroom and I will take care of it. Only come out of the bathroom when I tell you that it is safe. Otherwise Rex will take his revenge. 7. Rex likes to imitate us. If you hear us speak from a room while we are in a different area of the house, do not enter that room. Rex is hungry when he does that and he latches onto anything that enters the room. 8. When you see Rex, act normal and greet him nicely. Rex looks a bit odd, but he is a very sweet boy. Rex does not take kindly to anyone being afraid of his appearance. He will lash out if you are not kind to him. Those are the rules I put up. My girlfriend is very protective of Rex and so am I. But we have had incidents in the past where guests didn't abide by the rules we put down. I just want to make sure we don't have any more accidents in our house. The fridge and freezer in our garage is still full from the last time. So please tell me if the list of rules I made will potentially scare away our guests. Story 2. How to survive the train. A place to share scary stories which contain a set of rules to follow. Make sure you sit in your designated seat, the others do not take kindly to rule breakers. If anything humanoid that does not look human walks by your compartment, view them as if they are a normal human and respond if they talk to you, unless you wish for your train destination to be hell. If anything not humanoid walks by your compartment, do not pay any attention to them. If you even so much as notice them, my sincerest condolences for what you will soon experience. Not all stops are within our current space and or time. Make sure you know where your stop is, or you may not ever come back again. Please treat our onboard staff with respect, regardless whether or not they are human. When the train stops at a destination, please follow this guide to know whether or not it is correct or a trap. 6a. Feel yourself. Does everything feel like it is where it is supposed to be? If no, stay on board. If yes, proceed to step 2. 6b. Look at yourself through the provided mirror. Are your facial features correct? Do you have only 4 limbs? If anything is wrong, stay on board. If everything is correct, proceed to step 3. 6c. Look out the window. Do your surroundings look like Earth? If no, stay on board. If yes, you may get off the train. 7. Look at your seat once an hour. 7a. If your seat is gray, as normal, don't worry. 7b. If it is white, kindly ask a staff to move you. Those are the ones targeted. 7c. If it is red, break open the nearest window, do this without opening the blinds, and stick a shard of glass into the seat. Then run to the bathroom and lock it. Stay in there until you hear a loud, inhuman scream, signifying it is safe to go. The seat will return to normal and the window will reappear. 8. Do not open the window unless you are at a train stop. The horrors of inter-universal transportation will drive you insane, as they have done to many others. Story 3. Babysitting Rules, Long. A place to share scary stories which contain a set of rules to follow. Hi there, welcome to my house. Not many are willing to babysit for me, so I'm glad you came. This set of rules will be helpful, so read them and don't lose them. General. Rule 1. Knock 3 times on the door. I should be the one to answer. 1a. If a child answers, close the door as they aren't allowed outside. 1b. If the door opens but nobody is there, slam it shut and run to your car. It is too late for us. Rule 2. Immediately remove your shoes upon entering. My eldest child likes things clean. Rule 3. It will be safe until I leave. After that, your survival revolves around staying near the cat. Do not lose sight of her. Rule 4. I have 3 children. If there are any more or less, close your eyes, count to 100, and open them. Things should return to normal. Rule 5. I will give you a gun, keep it with you at all times. The children and entities. The youngest. He is relatively harmless so long as you don't give him formula, he prefers solid foods such as bread and carrots. You can play with him but don't upset him, the others are very protective. The middle child. She lives in the attic and isn't allowed out, but that won't stop her from coming downstairs occasionally. There is a small opening to slide food through, but she may use it to attack you, so be careful. Feed her anything but no high sugar meals. Sugar makes her stronger. The eldest. They don't speak much, but pay attention if they do, as the instructions they give may save your life. As previously noted, they like it clean and may feed you to the hounds in the basement if you don't keep the house tidy enough. They are very picky, and the list of foods for them will be found at the bottom of the page. Do not force them to eat, the entities are their friends and will take great offense to that, even more than themselves. The cat. The most helpful entity, she will do her best to protect you from harm. The tall one. He is generally very polite but doesn't like strangers to look at him. If you do look at him, he will probably gouge your eyes out. The basement hounds. These entities are highly dangerous, and attack everyone except the eldest. They are the reason the basement door is locked. If you hear a scratching noise, they are right by the door, so keep away. The mirrors. Ignore them. They may speak to you but all they say is lies. Do not insult them. Nighttime. Rule 1. There are 3 bedrooms. Yours is the one with a red door. The children's is the one with a blue door. Mine has a black door, and you may not go inside of it. I won't take responsibility for what happens if you do. Rule 2. You must all be in your rooms by 10 o'clock, or you will not be able to enter. Make sure to lock the door before getting in bed, as doing so may save your life. Rule 3. The cat will not be able to protect you once the sun goes down but will not be harmed. You may not be as lucky. Rule 4. You should stay under the blanket, and you must stay on the bed. It's better to just go in your pants than to face the consequences of going to the bathroom. Rule 5. The middle child will leave her room between 12 o'clock and 2 o'clock, you will be awakened when she does this. If you hear scratching, banging, or shaking on your door, she is trying to break in. If she enters your room, you are good as dead. Do not make a sound, as this will entice her further. She is hungry. She will give up at exactly 2 o'clock, so pray she takes her time. Rule 6. You will go back to sleep at exactly 2:30. If you wake up after this or do not fall asleep, follow these instructions. 6a. Look out the window by your bed. If the sky is red, you have angered the mirrors. If this happens, take the gun I gave you, shoot yourself before they can get to you. 6b. If the sky is normal, take the sleeping pills on the table next to your bed. They will work. Morning. Rule 7. If you have made it this far, you have survived the hardest part. Look at the clock. If it is before 7 o'clock, wait until then to get up. I will wake you if you sleep in too much, as I will be back at 8 o'clock. Rule 8. Breakfast is at 8:30 sharp. Eat what you like except for the meat. I don't know who made it, but it wasn't me. Rule 9. Leave when you like, but ideally before noon. Make sure to say goodbye to everyone, no matter where in the house you are, they'll hear it. If you fail to do this, you will be unable to return, and I really hope you do. P.S. The eldest will eat plain pasta, Caesar salad, cheese pizza, raw green olives, cheddar and crackers, and any hard candy. They will drink tap water and Welch's grape juice. Story 4. Public Emergency Caretakers Inbound 14 Hours. A place to share scary stories which contain a set of rules to follow. This message is sent to everyone in the Southern Ontario area. Return home immediately. Major veiled entities have been detected in the towns of Cambridge, Hamilton, Kitchener, Ottawa, Paris, Southern Toronto, and Ayr. Anyone in the area is expected to return to their homes and not ingest substance for the next 48 hours. Caretaker entities will be entering mentioned cities to remove veils. To avoid such characters, you must follow specific guidelines. Caretakers take the form of light and observe at high altitudes at night. Such entities can be seen from the ground and resemble fast-moving stars in appearance. At speeds comparable to an airline commercial airplane. Stay indoors, as these entities often mistake humans as veils. Note: quadruped animals such as dogs and cats are unaffected by this. Veils take multiple appearances to blend in, primarily humans. However, these disguises are not perfected and can be noticed through slight alterations in appearance to the original character: enlarged eyes, longer hair, node shape, more aggressive nature, etc. The original character was most likely killed or heavily injured. Upon discovery of a veil as a close family member or friend, it is important not to panic, and act as if nothing is occurring until the next caretaker cleanse. Please contact your local Entiman for questions. Story 5. How to survive this reptilian-ridden world. A place to share scary stories which contain a set of rules to follow. Hello, this is Robert, 27 years old. We came from a rebel group known as the American Resistance Forces. If you are seeing this letter, message, or voicemail, it means you are qualified to join this group. We have some things to tell you. The government is controlled by lizard people ready to take over the human race. Anyone who tried to resist their rule are killed by men in black. Anyone who see this message, letter, or voicemail, will be visited according to intelligence gathered by spies. Both Democrats and Republicans are reptilians. They all come from the Alpha Draconis system. Do not trust the government. They can shapeshift to something worse than reptilian. So that now you know what the government actually is, we will provide 6 rules, 2 sub-rules, you need to follow for your safety. You may never know if they'll kill you or not. Have an IED ready, a pipe bomb works too. After all, you may need to use it on black unmarked vans. If you have a gun, be prepared to shoot it at suspicious people, including the men in black. 2A, if they shape-shifted into aliens, shoot their head. We found that the head is their weakness. 2B, if you do not have a gun, get a knife. It do not matter which knife, what matters is you either slit their throat or stab them in the ribs. That should incapacitate them. 3. Get the unmarked van and speed off. 577-802-2023 will call you telling you the coordinates to a nearby resistance base. 4. If licensed and possible, head to your nearest military surplus and gun shop to get weapons. You may need to open fire on law enforcement and the shape-shifting men in black. 5. Once there, you are then trained to be a resistance fighter. Your role depends on your skills. You can volunteer on our Space Corps. We have been making faster than light prototypes and concepts we might build in the future. For now, your goal is to shoot down reptilian eggs coming for Earth and shoot reptilians inside. 6. Death to all traitors. That's all for today. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.